Now this 2 Yambanale 2, it goes with this 2 here, Vox 1. Then Vox 2 kicks in, then back to Vox 1. Then we've got a break. The claps come in to tell me that we're going towards a break. Then after that, the claps come in telling me that the drums are coming back. And then Vox 1, Vox 2, and. Now this is the structure of the music. So if you're going to do fitness movements, you want to fit them into these structures. You don't want to, before one ends, and change a movement here. You either change it here or you change it here, depending on how you want to structure it. But these act as markers. The claps are telling you that there will be changes, and then these sounds, they are telling you how long have you gone, how many times have you done this movement, how many times have you done it now, how many times have you done it now. Now that way, instead of just sitting and counting how many times you've done a movement, you've got music that tells you that you've done this so many times, you've done that so many times, you've done that so many times. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Women's Day. I'm recording this video on Women's Day. It's the afternoon. The sun is so harsh. I wanted to record this in the evening when the sun is going down, because they say usually you get the best picture around that time. But I'll record it now. I'm not going to wait for the sun to go down. I'll record it now, and maybe I'll be recording another video when the sun goes down. So, welcome to the second episode of how to mix fitness music. Obviously using Mixmeister. If you're new here, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we upload these videos. And if you have been here, you should know that by now. Please like the video and share it with your friends and family. Right, guys, so I've got our project opened here. Last time what we were doing, so we're just going to add extra things on the project, and also introduce a new track. I believe that we're going to continue this project until the end. Instead of just teaching individual thing, let's do something practical. All right, so if you remember, this is the intro of our program. If you haven't watched episode 1, please go back and watch episode 1 and see how did we get here. All right, so we added kicks and we added the claps. Now we are going to add some voxes. I call them voxes, but it's more extra sounds that I use. I'm going to explain at the end when I'm done with this. And then we are also going to mix into a new track, and then we're going to lay and choose a new track. And then right now, guys, this is an opportunity. If you want to be involved in this project, please let me know what song would you want to hear in the project. Please choose something more towards the line of Afro House and Amapiano, somewhere there, something that's laying somewhere in the middle. I'm sure that you guys can find some songs that I don't know that are in that line. So we're doing an Afro piano mix. So that means not too deep Amapiano and not too deep Afro House, something that lies in between Amapiano and Afro House. If you don't know, you will know if you go and check one of the videos that I did. Check my latest video, a workout video. You will see what I'm talking about. Right, let's continue. So now you've got, if you've noticed, these blocks are paired to go 2 by 2, except for this one which we've already explained. So these blocks are going 2 by 2. Right, so the first vox that we're going to do is going to be my vox 1. I don't know why did I write voz. I was surprised why nothing shows. So I've got 3 of them here. It's showing 1 and 3. I don't know what happened to 2. Maybe Mixmeister decided that I'm not using it enough, because it's no longer showing here. I don't know why. Alright, so I'll go to track 1 and place 1 on the first two. So all these files are about, they are all 64 counts long. So now you have to come in here, and drag these. So again, the same as the beats, I created these on Fruity Loops. I don't know why there is noise, but it's fine. I just hope it's not too much. I just hope it's not too much on the for the video. Yeah. Anyway, if it's too much, I'll have to reshoot the video. So with the claps, I placed my volume on -3. So I'll place this on -4. So this is me just managing. So this is how it sounds like on its own. So this is what I just added. So can you hear? That's what I just added now. Right. So this is how it sounds like when it's playing with the music. Right. This is not just music for the background. This is, so now I'm going to copy it. This is music that tells me something, but I'm going to explain towards the end. So I'm going to skip this one and paste it on this one. Yep. So I already know this. Usually these they overlap a bit when I'm pasting them, so I have to pull them so that they are in line this side. So yeah, see, it's already in line. I pulled it from that side. I'll show you. So I've got two options here. I can either place it from the beginning here, and yeah, let me do that. Actually, let me paste it here, because I don't want it to be at the beginning of the next track. So paste. So like, this is what I was telling you about. If you come here, you'll notice that this is not in line. So that's why I pulled it there, so that it can be in line. Right. And so you've got some options as well. I'm just cutting off the tail here. On the breaks, you can cut these off, or you can leave them. So I'm just going to leave them for this mix. So I paste this one like you saw here, then I just pull it here so that it can be in line. Then I'm going to take number 3. Okay, so now another thing that I'll do here, can you see I've got 2 strips, 4 strips, so I'm just going to make it 6 strips so that I can be able to have 2 more lines. So Mixmeister gives you up to 8 lines when you're making music. Right, then I'm doing the same thing with this one that I did with that one. I adjust so that it can be in line. And then with this one, I already know this. I just have to cut this off and then pull it here. Remember, I create these on the other side on Fruity Loops. Then the same as that one, because I don't want it to sound any different. Right, then I copy, and I'm going to take it and place it here. For some reason, I don't know why I didn't add claps there, but I will. Okay, let me undo here. It seems like I took the wrong one, so I have to copy this one again, because it did not copy, and then I bring it here. So one of the things I'm hoping for with this project is that people will also learn to not just appreciate the work that we do when we are making mixes, but to understand when you are naming the price and saying, look, my guy, if you want my mix, at least give me so much, because of the amount of work that we do to make these mixes. Right, and then I come back here now. I skipped this part, I didn't do this part earlier. So I'll copy these claps and I place them here. I'm going to explain this towards the end of this episode. I'll be explaining why I do all this in terms of the pair claps and why I structure the things the way I'm doing. Then I always put claps at the end of each track. Senzo sent me a message actually today, and he was asking me about the claps. So I guess this is an opportunity. So I'm going to pull this one here so that it can have that double beat. Right, so now this is the track. It should be that Sango, guys. If you hear baby crying, she's not being abused, she's just being Sango. So now you've got the whole track. This is one track, it's complete. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is that I want now to mix, but just before I do that, let me explain this. So you've got all these blocks going in twos with the breaks there. Then if you noticed, I put 2 here. I skip. Did I skip 2? What happened here? Okay, I think I made a mistake here. So I'm just going to remove this. I made a mistake here and pull this all the way so that it can be on its own. Yeah, and we make these mistakes, guys. I'm sorry about that, but I hope you wanted to fix me as you're watching. But no, see, it's not on the 2. All right, so what we have here is that you've got the music, the arrangement. So now these 2 Yambanale 2, it goes with these 2 here, Vox 1. Then Vox 2 kicks in, then back to Vox 1. Then we've got a break. The claps come in to tell me that we're going towards a break. Then after that, the claps come in telling me that the drums are coming back. And then Vox 1, Vox 2, and. Now this is the structure of the music. So if you're going to do fitness movements, you want to fit them into these structures. You don't want to, before one ends and change a movement here. You either change it here or you change it here, depending on how you want to structure it. But these act as markers. The claps are telling you that there will be changes, and then these sounds, they are telling you how long have you gone, how many times have you done this movement, how many times have you done it now, how many times have you done it now. Now that way, instead of just sitting and counting how many times you've done a movement, you've got music that tells you that you've done this so many times, you've done that so many times, you've done that so many times. I know it's genius. And yes, no one told me how to do it like that. Okay, that's it. The guy like, yeah, ola fitness. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, no one fell. Now here at the end, we are mixing now. So I first add the bass volume here, and then in the middle, I add the mid range. Right, and then what I do is that I kill the bass here and I kill the mid-range. Now this is the sound that you're going to get. As it's dying, you are killing the bass. So instead of just reducing the volume, I reduce the volume of the bass separately, then I reduce the volume of the mid-range separately. I leave the treble to go towards the end. Now I've got a nice sound that's dying slowly without losing a lot, because you will see what I do now with the next track. Now here I know that I reduced the bass, I reduced the the treble. The mid-range. Then I left the treble. So that means towards the end the song dies like that. But I left my kick drum, I left my claps, I left my vox, all of them full. So that means the song itself, I'm able to reduce the volume of the song sound by sound. So instead of just reducing the whole volume, which is blue, so this is the volume. This is the volume, right? Instead of reducing the volume, I reduce it sound by sound. And then from there, this is where we get our next track. So this is where you guys come in on the third track. Please let me know what track you want there. So I'm going to look for a track now that we can use. And let me go to the music I downloaded on the 6th of August. One of the songs that I downloaded there was DJ Quality Zimbili. So I'm going to add this song on this project. So guys, please let me know what other tracks do you want in this project. So how do you add a song? You just drag it, you place it there. So you'll notice that the track comes in with all the volumes. So all I have to do is to delete those volumes. Right, I usually delete all of them, pull everything towards the end and start afresh. I think Sango is the one that's crying again and people are talking on the background. I need soundproof, guys. I need soundproof. So yeah, the song is recorded at 112. So I'm just going to delete this. Right, and I come back here. Now I want it to be at the beginning and I place it at the beginning. Yeah, ne? People are going to start saying things. I think it's too late. Let me just pause the video, guys. I'll continue. Just let me pause it a bit. Okay, we're doing the last part. So now, if you look at this track, I'll just play it and just confirm if it's the first 16 and if it sounds the way I want it to sound. Just skipping now so that I can get there to the part Right, this is fine. So what I'm going to do is that here, I'll just split it here, just to mark where it is so that I don't struggle that much. Because remember, as soon as you start moving your intro anchors, you no longer have that on 8, it moves somewhere else. But if you split it, then you know where it is. Like, I'll make an example. Can you see I missed here, but I'm able to track it and place it to where it's supposed to be. Right, then now here I do the opposite. I come here in the middle, I select my mid-range, and then I come here, I select my treble. Right now I've got both of them selected. Now I'm going to introduce this song bit by bit, meaning mid-range here and treble here. So this is how it sounds like on its own. So this is how it comes in. So you can already see. So when you look at these songs, another thing that you have to look at is this bar here on the right. Does it give you enough volume for what you want? Already looking at this song, it's not giving me enough, so this is where you can use your volume. You can put your song on 2 and just check how it's going to sound like. At least it should reach 0. Yeah, see, I'm happy with this. Because if you look at the other one, it's also reaching 0. So you want the music at least to reach 0. So now this is how they sound like, both of them. So this is the mix. This is how I get that seamless mix that runs through smooth. Without losing anything. It just runs through smoothly. Hi guys, that was track 2 that we just added there, and so today we did quite a number of things, and so when I come back I'll be continuing with track 2 and adding other tracks, and hopefully I'm going to get, hopefully track 2 will be a different track. Already the volume was low, we managed to increase the volume and everything. So this is where we are going to leave this video, which is episode 2. Then from episode 3 we are going to complete track 2 and enter into track 3. Let's go track by track. Let's see what are the things that we can do, what are the things that we can learn as we go through doing this mix. Yes guys, on that note, thank you very much for watching. My name is Mzi, and please subscribe, like, share. I'm out of here guys. My daughter is crying. I don't know why she's making so much noise today. I love you. Peace.